How's the lockdown been going for you? It's the 25th, it's now Wednesday. I don't know about you, but being in lockdown, you start to almost lose sight of where the days are, what the times are and things. And I know for me that's certainly been the case. I've been struggling to remember even what day of the week it is. But I want to encourage us today from a piece of scripture from Psalm 118. It's a very well-known piece of scripture. It's a scripture that I grew up on, and I'm sure plenty of you have grown up on this piece of scripture. But what I've been encouraged to do over the last little while is to break scripture down almost into word-by-word blows. And that's what I want us to do, because, I mean, today, Wednesday the 25th, we've heard there's 62 new cases of COVID in our community. And I know there's some of us who might be struggling with the whole thought of what does that actually mean for me? I'm already on a health journey, or you know, there's some of those that are older in our community who are going, I don't really want to go out when I know there's 62 new cases of COVID. What does that mean for me? And it brings uncertainty, and it brings a real challenge into our life, doesn't it? And Psalm 118 is a beautiful psalm. It's headed up, if you were to look at it, a glad song of victory. It's based on victory, but it certainly there wasn't victory at the time. But what the psalmist was saying, and it comes from verse 24, it says, "This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and I will be glad in it." And I wanted to break that down just for a second for us and encourage us to think about what that old piece of scripture, which is so current for today, what does that actually say? Let's think about it for a moment. This is the day. It starts by saying this, okay, this, the here and now. Not that, not the other thing, but this. And then the next word is. Not might be, it is. Okay? This is the. Now, I don't know whether you've ever thought about what the word the actually means, but it talks about a definite article. It is the. There is no other but the. And what is the? According to this is the day, okay? Today, here and now, not yesterday, not tomorrow, not in the future to come, but this current moment is the day. Think about that for a second. In amongst of the news of 62 people coming to COVID, this psalm encourages us to think about this is the day, not tomorrow, not the next day. What about this day? It's the day that the Lord has made. So it's not the day that COVID's going to do its thing. It's not the day that we're going to lose because of any external force. This is the day, Scripture says, that the Lord has made. That's what we need to focus on through these times. When times of uncertainty come and we're not too sure what the future holds, we can be sure that this is the day that the Lord has made. And therefore, the psalmist says, rejoice. Rejoice and be glad in it, not because of the 62 cases of COVID, but because my God is greater. Not because your health situation might be failing, but because God is greater. Not because you've got a business and you're really fearful of what's going to be happening in the future because of the financial restraints and the financial pressures that this lockdown puts you under, but because God is greater. My friends, remember that this day. This is the day that the Lord has made. Therefore, I have reason to rejoice, not because of my circumstance, but because of who Christ is. And I want to encourage you, hang in there, people. Hang in there, because God has a purpose in all of this. And we might not see it at the moment, But we can say this is the day that the Lord has made. Not tomorrow, not the next day, but the here and now. This is the day that the Lord has made. And therefore, say it with me, I will. You see, it's a purposeful decision that we make. I will rejoice and be glad in it because of who God is. I hope that encourages you today in the space that you find. Bless you guys. Don't forget, I was just about to switch it off, but don't forget, we're asking Northgate to continue to do what Northgate does best, to be kind to one another, to ring people. Don't forget, you could be the phone call that actually changes a life for somebody who's really been struggling. Hang in there, guys. Together we will get through this, and I can't wait to come back with you. Bless you.